Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, the presiding bishop of Full Gospel and the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee. Bishop Walker, I know you got a good word this morning.
Hey, you know what, Ricky, I do, and I thank God he's a way maker. I want somebody to know whatever you're going through, God makes ways out of no way. And somebody today who's believing God for something, and sometimes when you come up against a wall and you're like, how is this even possible? How is it going to happen? Do you know your God specializes in making ways where there looks like there will be no way? He's a path maker. He's a way maker. He's a miracle worker. And so what I want you to know, it's already done. God is a God. This is how he works in time. God will step over into next week, work your problem out, come back over into today, go back up on his throne and see what you give him glory for what he's already done. I'm saying essentially, you're not waiting on God. God's waiting on you. He's already made the way. You got to act like it's already done. Today, I want you to stop walking on anxiety and begin walking like that thing's already done. He's a way maker. Keep your head up and be encouraged. I'm Bishop Joseph Walker III, and I want you to follow me at Joseph Walker 3 on Instagram. Be blessed.
Yes, sir. That's a good word this morning. Hey, Bishop, I was thinking about somebody that live a good life their whole life and don't go to heaven because they stole a few grapes out of Piggly Wiggly. Don't worry about it. You don't have to.
Well, thank God. He said my grapes are sufficient for thee. I mean, grace.
Here we go. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I mean, I think you did. Don't worry about it.
Y'all up.
Oh, sorry. My bad, Brad. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got distracted by some idiot stuff over here with Special K. 25 minutes after. Like, how you... Okay, Brad, Maria, good morning. I don't know.
We'll talk about it later.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, our SMS family. Here's what's happening in news. One student was ejected and killed, and 23 other children were hurt when a school bus overturned on the first day of school in Ohio on Tuesday. Tyler Ross of the Ohio State Highway Patrol told reporters that the bus had no seatbelts. 52 students were on board at the time of the crash in Clark County. In other news, excessive screen time has been linked to developmental delays in toddlers, according to a new study in JAMA Pediatrics. Researchers say technology might detract from time spent building interpersonal relationships, adding that the brain learns through in-person interactions. To prevent developmental risks, experts recommend good old-fashioned toys, coloring books, and reading books. Lastly, I had no idea, but Netflix is still offering DVD services. They are about to stop that service. They announced that customers can keep any remaining DVDs they have after September 29th once the Netflix DVD service shuts down. I'm Maria Moore, and those are a few stories we're following this morning. Read more headlines and updates at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Right, T, what's going on in sports?
What's up, Maria, man? Asia Wilson goes off for the Las Vegas Aces, dropping 53 points on the Atlanta Dream for the victory. She ties the WNBA single-season record by that feat right there. Former USC star running back Reggie Bush is filing a defamation lawsuit against the NCAA. He also wants to have his 2005 Heisman Trophy
absolutely reinstated.
Yes, indeed,
as
man.
They should. I've been saying that. I've been posting that for years.
Yeah, yes. Man. If y'all don't know, he forfeited the trophy in 2010 after a 4-year extra benefits investigation determined that he and his family members accepted cash, travel expenses, and a house where his parents live.
Y'all think it's only fair that they give it back to him Super Day? Like for real, honestly.
Yes, you should get it back.
What do you think, Kay?
Of course, you should get it back.
Damn right.
And take SMU off the death penalty. Give them their credit.
That
too.
part. Right. That part. Oh, we got that's a whole.
They killed that program.
We got to talk about that in I Hate the Homies podcast, man. So that's a whole nother. I'm done.
Can't even say it.
I can't even say it. What's up, Gary?
That's a lie. All right, y'all, honey. A black dress, y'all. Is it a timeless choice, y'all? Everybody's talking about this black chic dress, y'all, that Zoe Kravitz wore to a wedding the other day. It was Margaret Qualley and Jack Onatopp's wedding. People were saying, honey, do you wear black to a wedding? So a lot of people were saying, in this day and time, y'all, honey, that, it should, one should opt for a more cheerful, celebratory shade. as the tradition. But they're saying, honey, the black dress, honey, is here. You know, people are wearing black dresses, honey, and Zoe Kravitz did it. And some people saying, girl, she shouldn't have never done it. Because they say, like, bad luck if you wear a black dress to a wedding. But
I mean, my niece got married. She had on a white dress, but everybody had on black. The decor was black and white, and it was really nice, Gary.
Yeah, because it makes the bride stand out even more.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, honey, it was like, girl, but, you know, that's what people are wearing, black. Honey. I had a classmate, her wedding dress was yellow, so, you know. But this is what people are doing, honey. So congratulations to Zoe, honey. Wear your black whenever you want to, child. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is chalk violet. Listen to what I said, y'all. Chalk violet. On the high end, you say chalk violet, and on the low end, you say beautiful light pink. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the high spot?
Coming up next, we got an anniversary tour. Wait till I tell you who doing it. Ooh, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot with my girl, the Brat. What up?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Lauryn Hill is celebrating the 25th anniversary of her iconic 1998 debut solo album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, with a 17-date world tour. Her former group, the Fugees, who canceled the 25th anniversary tour around their landmark album, The Score, last year, will open most of the North American dates. Now, this could be the last time the group reunites, because in April, Pras Michael was convicted of 10 charges, including money laundering and illegal lobbying for his role in a multi-million-dollar government influence campaign, and a sentencing date hasn't been scheduled yet, but he could face up to 20 years in prison. So I don't know how he gonna do a tour. Maybe, I guess they'll do his sentencing after that, or maybe they have some worked out. But this is going to be epic. People love Lauryn Hill. People always want to see her. They talk about her being late all the time, but hopefully she's turned over a new leaf and she's going to show up on time, and we're going to get to see her and Wyclef Jean, because he's amazing as well. Moving on, Diddy has announced his first solo release in 17 years. It's going to be called the Love Album, Off the Grid, which is scheduled to drop on September 15th. And the news came in a star-studded trailer featuring Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, Sway Lee, Jazzy, Mary J. Blige, Babyface, Young Miami, 21 Savage, and DJ Khaled.
Oh, wow.
Why am I doing? Yeah, he said, why am I doing this? Especially with the success I've had, especially where my life is and how stressful and treacherous this music business is. Diddy said in the post, which also includes clips of him dancing with Kim Porter. Oh, R.I.P. to Kim Porter. He said, my heart has been broken, but I still have that question of like, will I ever love again? So Diddy hasn't put out a proper solo album since Press Play in 2006, though he has released a string of successful singles in recent years. So I can't wait to hear this. I'm sure it's going to be amazing, especially with Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, Sway Lee. Jazzy is an amazing writer. Mary, Young Miami gonna do her thing on there. That's his lady, you know what I'm saying? 21 Savage. Oh yeah, he got all top-notch people. I think it's gonna be a great album. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T?
Let's go holler at Tennessee State University, man.
I mean, y'all just gonna leave out Pound Town? Y'all ain't put Pound Town on there?
Oh, come on now.
Say, man.
That's one of the greatest rap songs in history, man.
You know
amazing
what?
lyricist. She weaves a tale of.
The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBC, you know.
Oh, yeah, baby. Rock Teasy for Sheezy up in the house. HBCUs, stand up, man. It's about that time. We highlighting all the accomplishments and spotlighting successful people who attend or attended historically black colleges and universities. Today, Dr. Deborah A. Cole is on deck, a graduate of Tennessee State University. Deborah A. Cole was president and CEO of Citizens Bank, one of the oldest black-owned banks still in existence. Under her leadership, The bank's assets increased 5.6% in 2016. That's right, Tennessee State University, also home of the baddest marching band in the land, according to Tennessee State, baby. You know how we get down. Tiger Gems, and shout out to the sophisticated ladies. Did y'all know that the first HBCU band that appeared on national TV was the Aristocratic Bands out of Tennessee State University? If you didn't know, now you know. It went down in 1955. Let's get it.
HBCU, know.
What up, Ricky? So check this out. A man on TikTok named Barry went viral this week after sending his daughter a text to let her know that he loved her before his flight took off. Now, how could this cause so much commotion, I wonder? Well, he was accused of cheating after sending 2 I love you texts before his flight. Now, his video, which now has 7.8 million views, has sparked a debate over publicly calling out cheaters. He said, the lady sitting next to me said I should be ashamed of myself, and then threatened to expose him on social media. The other woman he was texting, his own daughter. After being confronted, he sent a message to his wife saying, tell our daughter that I will no longer be texting her from the plane saying that I love her because I can only love one girl at a time, apparently, Barry said. And to the lady sitting next to me on the plane, you should probably learn to mind your business, he concluded.
Message.
That's
that
crazy.
part, yeah.
Yeah, why's you all in this man's lap looking at his messages, seeing who he texted?
I hustle.
Why do you care?
That wasn't a Karen situation. That was a sister doing that.
Okay, he's being nosy.
Yeah, that wasn't a Karen.
That was a Tasha.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was a Tasha right there. All up in your bed.
And then why would you, how do you know? Wait a minute.
How do you even invade somebody's privacy like that? That's going to get you so cussed out if that's me.
Well, that's number one, but number two, how do you know that ain't his girl? Like, how do you know who he texting?
And even if he was texting a side chick, it still ain't your business.
At all. Yeah.
No matter who he was texting, it ain't your business.
Hey, people be cutting their eyes all the time on them airplanes, man.
They do. You better make your writing small or get you one of them screens where people on the side can't see.
I put it in a 42 font. You can read all you want to. You better not say nothing. I'll make it big enough for everybody to read. The hell you would say something to me? I'm a grown man.
They had a screen inside that bonnet.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hell
a
is
42
going on?
font.
And then she tried to front him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then now he got it like, this is my daughter I'm texting. Like,
and why you explaining yourself?
Explain yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You a grown man.
Tell your daughter you'll no longer be texting her from the plane. Whatever. I'll text her 1 million more times. Like,
I would have immediately started filming her. I would have just embarrassed her the whole flight.
But Ricky, she was concerned. If more women were concerned about one another and look out for one another, we wouldn't have the problems and issues they have now.
They already are.
Women.
That's probably a lot of the problems. Mind your own business, causing a lot of mess when it ain't no issue.
Well, he should have had his computer or his phone more closer to him.
He got to have his phone. Nothing. She should mind her own.
If I could see it, it's in my space.
No, you invaded his space.
Yeah.
No.
He wasn't texting in front of her face. Gary, why you even taking up her? Explain
because
that.
Ricky, she probably was a hurt woman. You know how women go through now. Enough y'all men be lying and saying stuff and texting other women and stuff. So she was just protective of that woman, and that's why
wet
she
woman.
But no.
That was his daughter. Wet woman.
Well, that daughter, but she didn't know it was his daughter. She probably thought it was doing to another woman. So I'm not.
It ain't none of our business.
With us. Well, y'all need to just.
Oh God, you don't even know what to say.
Mother used to smack her ass so fast, we didn't even know who was smacked till somebody started crying. We had to look at each other after we heard the noise.
All right, Gary, what you got coming up next?
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Good morning, dog face.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Ricky. Don't be sorry. It's all right. I'll accept that. Stephen A. Smith. Do y'all know who he is?
Yes.
Yeah.
This man, people are angry with him, and I'm getting sick of it because this is my second time reporting him this week. He's doing and saying some of the craziest things. Now, earlier I reported he talked about poor Beyonce, honey, saying that Taylor Swift was, honey, such a great performer and what have you, and how he didn't go to Beyonce's concert because Taylor Swift was good. And he took his daughters and how much he paid and all that to go to Taylor Swift concert, which was very much so demeaning to Beyonce. But now he is speaking out again, and it's just ridiculous now about Dwayne Wade, y'all. Okay, now there's, Dwayne Wade, it was reported that he was, enshrined into that Basketball Hall of Fame earlier this month. But he's talking about no LeBron James, y'all, was in attendance at this this event. Now, he's saying, y'all, that the Los Angeles Lakers star should have been there to recognize everything, honey, that Dwayne Wade did for him, honey, when he first arrived at the Miami Heat. Now, they're saying that Mr. Smith, that Stephen A., he was careful, y'all, about when he mentioned the health status of LeBron James, his son, little LeBron, who suffered a cardiac arrest earlier in July, and said that it was the reason that LeBron was not at Wade's ceremony. He said, but that was perfectly understandable. But he said, y'all, that he explained, y'all, that the elder James owes, honey, Dwayne Wade so much, even saying that the four-time NBA champion might never have become one if not for the Heat legend and organization that coddled him. He said, quote, where he was psychologically, where he was mentally and emotionally when he first arrived in South Beach, people forgot this. Smith said of the elder James. Now, he said Dwayne Wade sat by LeBron James' side for practically every single interview he did that year. He said, I'm not saying every one of them. He said, but I mean maybe later on in the playoffs. But I remember he was never alone. He was so psyched out mentally and emotionally that Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat organization essentially coddled him. He said they gave LeBron the blueprint, not just collectively, not just culturally, but individually to know how to win.
Gary, what's your point in all this, man?
My point is, if that man's son was sick and he couldn't make it to the damn thing, he couldn't make it.
Man, if he was with his son, man, almost died. And they're trying to get second and third opinions so this don't happen again to him.
Okay, so what are you talking about? I'm talking about that Stephen A. Smith said that that LeBron should have been at Dwayne Wade's doggone induction. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you where he was.
But he talking about
we know where he was, but
he agreed with you. But he talking about what Stephen A. Smith felt like LeBron should have been there. Is that what you're saying, Gary?
Yes, because that's what Stephen A. Smith said.
And so you upset at Stephen A. Smith for saying that LeBron should have been there.
Yes.
Okay. Let me back up then.
Please do put it in reverse. Okay. But anyway, put it in reverse, baby. And listen to the story, baby. Listen.
It's hard to keep up with you, man. You be all over the place when you be reading.
No. It's hard for you to know what I'm talking about because you didn't do it. But anyway,
I don't know anybody know what you be talking about because you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't even know what you're
talking about. Well, guess what, honey? Yeah, I know a lot what I'm talking about. That's not right for that man to say that man should have been there if his son was sick and going on. I mean, he just couldn't make it, Stephen A. Smith. So why are you attacking him?
Finish the H when you say Smith.
Put that H on there.
It ain't Smith.
Well, you know what?
Just stay away from everything sports.
No.
When you see a story that involves sports, just skip to the next thing.
It's Rati's story.
I know what you're trying to say, but honey, we need to hear this thing, honey, because if you ain't reporting this here about this man, honey, attacking another black man because he couldn't make it to his thing, honey, that's not a good look.
I agree with you, though, Gary. It gives like Queen vibes, like he's instigating.
Yes.
So
yeah, that man's son was sick. And you're going to sit here and do it. And then he talked about Beyonce the other day, honey, talking about Taylor Swift.
Well, see, let me explain that part. His daughter and her friends wanted to go see Taylor Swift.
Well, we talked about that Monday. Yeah, I know that.
Right, but what you got a problem with that for?
Because this man needs to hush his mouth up and leave people alone.
Gary, just go on the clock out.
They get on your nerve, Gary.
Yes.
Gary, ignore. You got to. When Peter took his eyes off Jesus, he began to say, "You got to keep going, Gary."
That's right.
Don't look back, Gary. Don't look back.
Yes, because I'm like, don't do that.
Go on to the next story. Ignore them. They hate us.
Don't look back, Gary. You'll turn to a pillar of salt.
A pillar of salt. Well, moving on to my next story, because I done got upset here, and honey, and but anyway, child. Nia Long, y'all, now they say she's seeking full custody, honey, of her son with Ime Udoka. Now they're saying, y'all, that you remember last year we reported that Nia Long ended things, y'all, with her life partner Udoka, honey, and that's another sports guy, Rocky. After, honey, he was fired, honey, from his head coaching position.
I thought they were trying to get back together.
No, she don't want to. I wouldn't dare get back with her. You done cheated with the damn woman working in the office and stuff, and they help her smiling up in my face, and you making plane reservations, and she flying with you. No, honey, Lil did the right thing not to go back with it, but she want full custody of her damn child, honey. So they're saying, honey, that, you know, the legal case filed by the celebrity attorney Samantha Spector is a petition, y'all, to determine a parental relationship since, honey, the former couple was never married. You know, she never married in no Ricky. That's the sad thing about it. And they're saying that the Friday actress is also asking for attorney fees for the case, honey, and she wanted to be all paid by Udoka since he got him a new job.
Well,
now.
Right.
He a job.
He in Houston now.
Is he the head coach?
Yeah.
Rock, he the head coach in Houston.
Rockets, baby.
Oh, he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
He's
How you
6'6".
let man, I'm mad at him, man. How you get Nia Long? Every man in the United States of America want her.
Yeah, but he
and she bow-legged.
He in Houston now. It's a whole lot of bow-leggeds. There's
yeah,
a whole lot of Nia Long.
But they ain't Nia Long, though.
Okay.
There's a lot of bow-legged ones, but they ain't Nia Long. You believe that?
It's some competition
they ain't
in
Nia
Houston.
Long. I don't care what you say.
Some competition in Houston.
Ain't no damn
25, 30.
Bow-legged and work at Burger King. Bow-legged and work at Burger King.
He don't need her money. He rich.
Man, damn.
He ain't that damn rich.
Ain't no damn Nia Long. You crazy?
Come on, man.
And he messed with a doggone white woman. She wasn't bow-legged, so it don't matter. So, and honey, I don't care what he got in Houston.
You done let Nia Long get away for a big 6'7" knock-kneed white lady. God.
Come on, man. Y'all know that white lady was not needed. She might have been bow-legged.
She had to be not. She was not bow-legged.
There's at least 3 bow-legged white women in the world.
I seen pictures.
She wasn't one of them. I feel so bad for
Nobody is Nia Long.
I'm with you,
the finest sisters I have ever seen in my life is Nia Long. You cheated on her?
He did. That's
sad. Then you gonna cheat? If you gonna cheat up. Cheat
up.
up.
He's a
the only person you can cheat on Nia Long with is Beyonce. You can't go or Kelly Rowland. That's a lateral move.
Right.
You go from Nia Long to Kelly Rowland or Beyonce.
Right.
Other than that. You dealing with
But he can pull Kelly Rowland. He's still rich and tall.
Yeah, you cheated.
He ain't that damn rich. And Kelly Long, Kelly, that woman don't want him. Hell, who want him after he done went through all these other damn tramps in Boston? And
I guarantee you, he gonna be all right.
Cheated on Nia Long with Barbara Bush. The hell is going on?
Okay. And you talking about Ricky cheating up here. Black men don't cheat up since when they started. Cheating down here with a doggone white woman working in the office, honey, when he had an actress wife or girlfriend for a doggone woman.
For 13 years. Threw away 13 years.
Well, he didn't marry her. He was messing with her for 13 years.
They were together for 13 years.
No, he didn't marry for a reason because she said in death. That's why I always say, honey, you sitting here giving all your damn best years to him.
He
and
had
not
options.
marrying the hell. No,
y'all gonna stop hating on this man. This man did the best he could.
Man, you need to stop talking to me, man. You
man
did
the best he could.
Bruh, you are kicked out of the black man's club.
There are more Nia Longs in Houston.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not. They bow-legged, but you got to go get them some tires.
That's right. He don't mind.
You got to go get them a voltage regulator or alternator. You got to pay their rent and
he
get
got
them
an
some
extra
canned
$300.
goods and ask to use her stamp card to go to Piggly Wiggly to get some meat to barbecue on Saturday.
We here for your email, Udoka.
Man, shut the hell up. You making me mad sitting up there. You don't cheat on damn Nia Long. You crazy?
Come on.
Child, please, honey,
come on, man. It's more Nia Longs in Houston.
The Color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all
sit in that Galleria one Saturday afternoon.
Chalk violet on the lunch.
Sit your ass in that Galleria one Saturday afternoon at the
I'm scared to sit in the Galleria.
Color.
The Galleria is not the same on a Saturday. I wouldn't dare go to the Galleria on a Saturday. I'll go on a Monday afternoon when the old white people be around there walking and they bring the special needle adults holding hands walking through there in the food court. But other than that, I'm not going to the Galleria.
Neiman Marcus. You can't sit on the end by Macy's.
Gary, what is the color today again?
The color today gets chalk violet. On the high end, you say chalk violet. And on the low end, just say light pink. Especially can't go to the Galleria on Saturday. That's when we all out there.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. While that song was playing, we still in here arguing. You said, what, Gary?
Here goes another rich white woman. He made $28.5 million. He signed a deal with the Houston Rockets. I don't believe they paying him that much money.
Oh, yeah, they are.
But he's still a basketball coach.
Yeah.
And?
Hell, why should he have a job?
We talking about Ime Udoka, head coach of the Rockets.
You cheat, you don't deserve to have a job?
No, not that much money.
Well.
So they say you cheated, so we're gonna cut your salary.
Yes.
That ain't how that works.
After you finna send your team to the playoff, we're gonna cut your salary because you messed around with the white woman that was booking flights for your wife.
Yes. I don't believe that.
Sounds fair to me.
Yeah. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake up calls. Get at me 866-9-RICKEY. Here we go.
Let's go. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. This long
Baltimore, Maryland. I just want to wake up everybody in this city. Get up, get your ass to work. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Okay, my name is Jay. I'm calling from Central Florida. And I just want to tell everybody to wake y'all ass.
My name is Brittany. I'm calling from Miami, Florida, and I am calling to wake up my mother, Kimberly, on her fabulous 60th birthday. I'm so happy. I cannot wait to get to Detroit so we can party with you this week. Love you. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Listening on your radio. It's a whole gang of city tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Because we going to let them know. Let them know. Kansas City, wake up. Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's go. Wake up. In Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brad Big. Shout out to 1065 Baton Rouge. What up, y'all? Man, we so happy to have you. Hey, Bakari, man, listen. We are so happy to have you, y'all. We consider you a part of this show, man. Happy to have you on, bringing us your expertise from CNN. Now, the former president, Donald Trump, said that he is going to turn himself in tomorrow to the Fulton County Jail in Georgia after he was indicted over his alleged efforts to tamper with the 2020 election results in Georgia. I mean, what do you think, Bakari? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I mean, he's running up against a very, very nimble, brilliant prosecutor in Fonnie Willis. I don't think Donald Trump ever thought he would be mentioned in the same category as Young Thug and YFN Lucci, but here we are. And you know, he's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go through the process like everybody else. I mean, the thing that separates Fulton County and Fonnie Willis from everybody else is they're making him take a mugshot. They're gonna go in. They're gonna book him. They're gonna get his height. To his chagrin, they're going to have to take his weight because, you know, he says he's the most fit human being on earth. And that's going to be very interesting to see. It's going to be humbling. And many people are going to see the former president for the first time in American history with a mugshot. So the process will begin. And she's using RICO. So all you have to do is prove 2 of those predicate acts. And you're looking at a mandatory minimum of 5 years. So these are very, very serious charges. And they're very real people involved in it. So tomorrow's the beginning of a long process for the former president.
Bakari, I've heard some national pundits talking about how her case in Georgia, even though it has the most serious sentencing situations attached to the charges, that because her case is probably not going to come up before the election, that she has the least chance of getting a conviction out of all of them. I don't believe that. Do you?
Well, no, I don't think those two things go together. So her case is not going to come up for a long period of time. I mean, the best example I can give you is she just took on YSL, and they are still in jury selection after 6 to 8 months. Just taking on a gang and trying to select a jury. So it's going to take time with that many defendants. She has multiple defendants in this particular case, multiple bondsmen. She got R. Kelly and Kanye West, former publicist. I mean, it's a lot of people involved in this, lawyers, etc. And so the likelihood that she'll be able to bring this case to trial quickly is just not very high at all. So we're going to see a process play out that probably means Jack Smith's case in Florida or D.C. will go sooner than Fonnie Willis's case. But she's going to take it to trial if that's what they want to do.
All right, man, this is a really, really big deal. Bakari, we know, let everybody know when you're going to be on CNN and what time you come on and how they can follow you.
Well, I'm going to be on CNN today. I'm going to be on about 1. I'll be on at night at 7. Tune in tomorrow all day. We're going to do running coverage. Tonight is the debate, so you get to watch a circus on TV tonight, the Republican debate. But people can follow me on Instagram. They can follow me on Twitter. And shout out to Sadie and Stokely, who started pre-K. My kids started pre-K this week, and all the teachers out there. We love y'all.
Yeah, congratulations, man. All right, y'all. Y'all give it up for Bakari Sellers. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Yeah, bro. Black Tony, you coming to work today? You already late. Are you calling in late or you calling in sick?
I got beat up.
What?
What happened? You got beat up.
I got beat up.
You got beat up?
Yeah.
Who jumped you? Who jumped you?
My tooth knocked out. My lips swelled up. But it ain't over with, though.
Who jumped on you, Black Tony?
I was going up the ice cream truck that came in the morning.
Say what?
The ice cream truck came.
Ice cream man had come through the neighborhood about 5 o'clock this morning.
Why is it? Well, hold on. Why is the ice cream truck running at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Because he was smoking. He just be trying to get some money.
What he say?
He was smoking. He be just trying to get some money. He come whenever. He come all through the night. And I went out there to get my grandmama and my auntie some bomb pop. They like bomb pops. I went out to get 4 bomb pops.
Oh, yeah, the bomb pop. That's a red, white, and blue one,
yes,
right?
sir.
Hey, are they talking the big one with the red, white, and blue one with the red tip? So your grandmama and mama be sucking on them bomb pops.
And my auntie like that Napoleon ice cream something with the chocolate vanilla and strawberry ice cream in it.
Things off the chain.
Yeah.
And
y'all didn't buy no push up, the one you push up through the toilet tissue roll.
Oh, listen, I went out there to get the damn ice cream because I was gonna get them for them before I came to work.
What about the screwball with the bubble gum at the bottom?
Be hard as a rock.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who beat me up.
That was gay. You can't say that.
Oh, dang, man.
I say what, Black Tony?
I need y'all to come help me fight.
Come help me fight who?
These children.
What children?
They were finna go out there to the bus stop to go to the middle school. And about 6 of them came over there and jumped me and took my damn bomb pop.
How many bomb pops they took?
4 on.
So you got jumped by some children at the ice cream truck. They took 4 bomb pops. What else?
And then Napoleon ice cream sandwich, 2 of them.
Oh, the Napoleon ice cream sandwich. That's the one with the strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
Yes, sir.
Chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, and they took the creamsicle, the orange and white one.
The what, right?
Yeah, the creamsicle, the orange and white creamsicle. That's the one. It's popsicle on the outside and cream on the inside.
Yeah.
One of them hit me in the mouth with his book bag. Not my damn tooth. Do we got dental insurance?
Yeah, we do, but you got to come to work to get that, man.
Yeah, you got to come to work, bro. But why is your mama and grandmama sucking on a bomb pop this early in the morning?
She just said she wanted some cold of the mouth. I don't know.
I don't do the things that everybody do to make it. I had to sit down and think about it. I don't want it like that. All I can buy is cars and shoes, a bigger house, more cars, and I want some more kissers. This is what rich do. This is what money is. If you really break it down, there's nothing you can really do with it. You're just stacking it up to give it to somebody. Because if something happened to you, you're not taking it with you. Once I start thinking like that, the desire for me to chase in this business and compete, it went away. I'm going to just enjoy being a comic. Because at the end of the day, that's really the only happiness that I get.
Mike Epps, can you relate to that?
He said he's going to enjoy being what?
He just enjoys doing comedy.
Right.
He said because chasing and being a part of the Hollywood Shuffle and all that.
I swear.
He said he said once he got over.
Brett, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not, I can't tell you sitting across a table auditioning for something and having 3 people look at you and say, cool beans, you were great, and never call you back. Man, don't nobody have to do that.
He said the only thing he enjoys is stand-up. He said he
swear.
don't care how many millions you throwing.
Okay, ain't nothing like walking on that stage.
Come on now.
Walking on that, you got fans. Walk on that stage and burn them out for about an hour and a half.
And go home.
And go home. Go to the home. Go to 7-Eleven, get you some cookies.
You ain't sitting in the trailer all day. You ain't dealing with 30 directors. And
Brad, we got to do a whole break about that. You think you want that Hollywood stuff. It ain't about nothing. It ain't about poot. Like, for real. Poot.
Man,
I swear. I can tell you some stuff.
Tigers and leopards.
Oh, y'all. Wait a minute. Stop it. Hold on. No, we got.
Them kids excited they about to see a real tiger.
Man, you better tell them to shut up.
They need to, honey. Y'all laugh in a
Man, Gary, they here talking about the Dallas Zoo. Them people work over there nice.
They got regular animals. How you gonna have a squirrel exhibit? Squirrels. You see them at the house.
They said the animals at the Dallas Zoo is on strike.
They out there picking on I-35. Talking about, man, this some bull. They
try to get to the Fort Worth. Little
He
kids
said they got an exhibit. What's the exhibit?
They got one exhibit. These are the pigeons. What the pigeons? Damn, y'all ain't got a bald eagle over here. We got pigeons.
They say all the animals running to Fort Worth to get captured because they don't want to go to Dallas Zoo.
They ain't even feeding them regular zoo food.
They got a bunch of regular animals.
They feeding the lions dog food. The lion, look, hell we eating.
What?
Hell we eating gravy train for. We supposed to be eating raw meat. I picked up some gravy train.
Y'all don't talk about them animals, honey.
He said the Dallas Zoo got a squirrel exhibit.
A squirrel? Oh, my God.
And the Rottweilers are over here.
Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Man, they finna be protesting, man. We about to lose our job, but y'all need to stop.
Honey.
Oh, God.
Don't fall for that, Ricky.
Oh, Lord, the city council, they're gonna write us a letter. I know. Listen, everybody make sure y'all support the Dallas Zoo. We know Fort Worth Zoo is nice, but make sure you show love to the Dallas Zoo. Gary with T. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Serena Williams and her husband, Alexis Ohanian, welcomed their second child, y'all, a beautiful, bouncing baby girl. Her name is Adira River Ohana, y'all, and they're saying, y'all, she's a bouncing, beautiful girl, and Alexis said this. He said, I'm grateful to report our house is teeming with love, a happy and healthy newborn girl, and happy and healthy mama. Feeling grateful, as Serena, as you've known and given me another incomparable gift. You're the GOAT. What's GMOAT?
Greatest mom of all time.
Thank you, Maria. You're the greatest mom of all time, honey. Thanks to all the amazing medical staff who took care of my wife and our daughter. I'll never forget the moment I introduced Olympia Ohanian to her baby sister. Your peace would have been like a river, your well-being like the waves of the sea. And that's why they gave her a middle name, River. Adrina River Ohanian. Some people were wondering, Ricky, I don't like this, was questioning, honey, if that was really his kids.
Where?
Serena's children.
Why would they question that?
Because her hair, she didn't have the same hair like his.
Oh, Gary.
Can't do that.
I know, but I'm just telling you what people are saying. Honey.
Can't do that. Don't get into that hair thing. That's going to start a whole mess.
It do be wavy when they're newborns. It's like real straight, and then it'll start to, kink up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think most babies are like that.
But some of them hair come out already.
Already coarse.
Need the S curl at 3 months out. 3 months old getting the S curl. Why y'all doing that? Trying to put some waves in his head. He's 3 months old. Can't even hold his head up. Can't even rest it out good.
He can't even hold his head up.
Can't hold his head up. You already putting the S curl in. The little hood mama. Make that baby hair curly. Stop. All babies are beautiful.
Well, honey, anyway, moving on.
What'd you say, moving on?
Yeah, let me move
on. All right, move on.
Beyonce and Jay-Z were spotted at an adult club in Tampa, Florida the other day. They're saying, honey, that these girls had to sign NDAs and all this other stuff. They're saying, but Jay-Z was not allowed, honey, in. Now, it was reported allegedly that Beyonce received lap dances. They said she got a couple of lap dances from the girls and stuff and what have you. But people saying that they enjoyed the night. They closed down the club for them. They gave the name of the club, but I ain't going to give it. But nevertheless, honey, I don't like that either.
What?
Why do women get lap dances?
Yeah,
why?
they
What
do
is
it
the big
for fun,
deal?
just for fun, Gary.
For fun?
I went to a strip club with an ex-girlfriend, and she would get lap dance just for fun. Young, just having fun. I mean,
Really?
They enjoy it. I think they do it for the enjoyment. Then they get motivated. Then they'll give you a lap dance when you get home.
Is that what that is?
I got a lap dance when I first moved to Atlanta.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Really? Well, honey, good for you then. I don't think that. I just hate that women have to be subjected to that, and and men get to.
No, if we go, we want to go and enjoy ourselves and get the lap dances. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good for y'all then. Yeah. All right,
I just don't like no booty clapping over my steak. That's what I don't like. And because that light be beaming straight down and you can see everything.
See that dust?
Yeah, dust.
Oh,
big thunderclaps right over your ribeye. I all kind of like dust and
extra seasoning on your meat.
Right. You know how that light be beaming straight down on your plate? And she's standing there with them stretch marks that spell her name, Patrice. And big thunder booty just stand up there just clapping. By herself. Her rest of her body ain't even move. Her booty just clapping right over your steak. You trying to eat. You like,
In my final story, y'all, Marcus Jordan say him and Larissa are not engaged, honey.
Larissa.
He said they not engaged. He said, I received over 100 calls and text messages, people congratulating us. He said, and I was like, I'm so excited, but no, we are not engaged, honey. That's what Lawson said. But Lawson said he did give her a promise.
You
Yeah, one promise ring.
You couldn't get it out, Gary.
Oh my God!
What is he,
I think
15?
it's cute, honey. But you give me a promise ring. Yes. How old are they, child? They say Marcus is good. That even though they are not engaged, they have been talking about marriage, but not necessarily putting a lot of emphasis on it. He said, but yes, he did give her a promise ring. Who does that? They still giving promise rings?
So
it ain't a promise ring; it's just a ring. I gave a girl a ring before, a nice ring. Go get her a nice ring to wear. To say, hey, we are in a relationship.
No,
it ain't necessarily a promise ring. The ring don't say promise on it,
but it got to mean something.
It means we're together, and we're in love.
So it's before the engagement ring.
Yeah, it's a ring before the engagement ring.
That's not a thing.
It is.
That's
you
not
buy a woman
a thing.
ring, bought a girl a ring before.
No, that's not. She can't. She wearing it on her left ring finger.
Yeah,
that's not a thing.
It is.
That is.
You
not
can
a
make
thing.
it a thing. It can be whatever you want it to be.
That is not a thing.
What you mean?
No, that's not a thing.
How?
You engagement ring and then a wedding ring. Ain't no pre-engagement
but you can give her a ring to put on her finger if y'all go together.
Yeah.
Y'all
No,
go
You
with
can
each
give
other.
her jewelry. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not to wear
But
on
you
that
don't call
finger.
it promise.
It's got to
That's
mean
old school.
something.
It depends on what type of ring. First of all, did you give her a birthstone ring? Did you give her a statement ring?
Hey. The ring was on sale and it looked nice, so I gave it to her.
How much for the ring, dog?
Yeah, I got it from, what is it, Zales?
Zales, K-Jewel, one of them.
Yeah, I got it from Zales. So if you go in Zales, you know you paying $300, $400, $500 for it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, hell yeah. For
What?
a ring to put
Hell
on.
yeah. That's for nothing?
Yeah, we broke up. She can keep it.
Yeah. Well, she can't pawn it.
I'm not gonna. She can.
Because if you paid $300 for it, she ain't going to give it $30 for it.
It was a little more than $300. She can pawn it if she want to.
Yeah, but I would have never even took it.
Never took it. Why?
Because it wasn't worth
Giving
it.
me a ring from Zales.
What's wrong with Zales?
It's not much wrong with it, but honey, if a person of your status, you're not about to give me no damn
myself, I don't
Zales
have
ring.
nothing to prove. I'm not Rickey Smiley when I'm in that apartment at her house.
Yeah.
I'm Ricky when I'm at her house. She don't see all that.
Well,
She
when you
didn't
Ricky
see
out
all
the door,
that.
you don't be going to no damn Zales. Get her. You could might as well had a ring made for her. I went to.
I did the right thing because we ain't together no more, so it worked out.
So how long did the relationship last?
Probably after she got that last piece of furniture in her house, she stopped calling.
Once she got that set completed, she
This girl got her sectional, honey.
She got that last end table.
You know what?
That second end table, it blocked your ass. Blocked him.
You can't come back, honey.
The couch of love, see the chair,
That's
two end tables.
Another nigga over there sitting on it.
That's right, honey. You better take a picture of it because that's
Better
the
be
nigga
glad
on
it
the
nice. She
ground.
better be glad it ain't crazy. I'll go over there and take all of it out of there. If I was in my 20s, boy, look at here.
Get her some furniture from Rental Center.
Yes, sir. I hope all of it fall apart.
The color today is chalk violet. On the hand, you say chalk violet, and on the lower, just say light pink. That's your color for the day.
You thought about it, didn't you? Like, man.
Yeah, I thought about it. Hell yeah. Yeah, check up on me, see how I'm doing. Got some other dude over there sitting on the couch or whatever. Forget it. But that's his problem now. That wasn't whatever. I ain't tripping over that.
Yeah,
Of course not. I give consolation prize out there.
You sure
if
do.
you go over a chick house and her couch is raggedy,
Right.
and you got it like that, buy her a couch if you want to be over there where you could be comfortable.
There you go.
You can't be sleeping with no chick and her dresses dresser falling apart.
The drawers won't close all the way.
Yeah, the drawers won't close all the way. Them be the one that got
that-
that
yeah.
fire. I get her a new dresser and then take the TV off the dresser and have somebody to mount it up on the
There you
wall.
go.
Right. So you can be comfortable.
So
And
after
if it
she's
don't work
done with
out,
you, her next dude can have a nice TV to look at.
Man, shut up. Gary, y'all give it up for Gary with the TV.
Yes, honey. I make sure of that.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, always happy to have Dr. Collier every single Wednesday right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Dr. MJ Collier is back with an update on what the hot topic is in medical news. Dr. Collier, good morning. I know you got some good information for us.
Absolutely. Good morning, Rickey Smiley, Rock T, Special K, Maria, Gary with the T, and the Brat. So, Ricky, I'm still recuperating from the birthday beach blowout, man. This made me realize that to truly participate and enjoy all the activities that you guys have scheduled, I got to get in shape.
Yeah.
So I need to go to training now, so I'll be ready for next year.
Yes, sir.
Part of the problem, Ricky, is that as you get older, you don't seem to move as much, and you have, you need to envision what you want your physical condition to be next year, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, etc. So when you get into your 30s, you start to lose about 3 to 8% of your muscle mass per decade. So between 30 and 40, 40 and 50, again, you're losing muscle mass, and your bone mineral density starts to decline. So this makes you it makes you more susceptible to injury, but it also makes you not as fit as you could be. So making a few changes now can slow that decline and prepare you for activities like playing with your grandkids, lifting car seats, or even more fun activities like tennis, pickleball, and golf. So, these are things that people are doing to try to stay fit. So be proactive about your future levels of fitness by doing an assessment. The 4 keys to assess your body's strength are your strength, stability, mobility, and your cardiovascular fitness. These all decline as we age. What can you do about it, Ricky? We don't know. I'm going to tell you.
Jumping jacks.
Get a professional fitness evaluation from an exercise physiologist, a physical therapist, or a personal trainer. They can help you develop a personalized training program. So don't just go to the gym and start trying to do everything you see everybody else in there doing, because you're probably going to injure yourself, and you're also not going to get the benefits that you could get when you don't know what you're doing. So testing your level of fitness can demonstrate areas that need improvement and prevent injury before it happens. If your stability is weak, do balance boosting exercises like just standing on one leg or shifting your weight from one leg to the other. Of course, I always recommend workouts like Tai Chi, yoga, and Pilates that increase your flexibility. As you age, you should strive to exercise 30 minutes per day, no less than 4 days per week. So a moderate to vigorous intensity aerobic exercise to get your heart rate up. This is language everybody understands. So what I recommend is you exercise on Monday and Tuesday. You take Wednesday off to relax, restore, and heal. You resume exercises on Thursday and Friday, and then whatever your normal activities on the weekend are, like yard work, gardening, house cleaning, whatever it is that gets you up and moving. And don't focus or isolate certain muscle groups. Everybody wants to get a six-pack. So they'll do, 1,000 crunches, but then the rest of their body is not fit. And that also aggravates the back. So to maximize benefits, you need to plan, to be progressive, because your body will adapt. So you increase the number of reps, you increase slightly the weights that you're lifting, etc., to boost your longevity and quality of life. So don't accept physical decline as inevitable. In the words of the great Bishop T.D. Jakes, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Hey, Dr. Carter, I went to work out this morning, as a matter of fact. Walking out, Special K was dressing, but just the way the dude was standing over him, spotting him with them tights on in his face, made me uncomfortable. So I just...
Yeah, man, that's a man law right there.
You didn't need to share that.
Law.
Say what?
You didn't need to share that.
Go
ahead, Dr. Collier.
He was too close behind you when y'all was doing squats.
Hope
y'all had on some tights.
It was uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie.
Every time he went down, he went down.
Yeah, they're going down together like they're making a Beyonce, and then Beyonce music playing in the background.
Dr. Collier was a little awkward. I ain't gonna lie.
I presume that it was. That should have made you uncomfortable.
But I'm not one to judge people.
Let's go to the phones. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I was wondering, he always talks about omega fish oil being good for you, but I'm allergic to fish. So is there something equivalent that I can take that has the same effect or benefit?
Absolutely. There are fish oils. There are omega oils that are not fish-based. The best ones are made from algae, and so they have no fish components, no krill components. And so there are multiple ways. You can just kind of Google fish oils or omega oils that do not contain fish, and those are great as well. So you can take those same supplements at the same doses, and they are good. And that is a question that came up from patients that were taking my omega omega-3 product, Lipo Omega, and they were asking did it contain fish or because they were allergic to fish. So there are supplements that are available that are non-fish based for omega-3 fish oils. You can just Google their various components out there.
There it is. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
My question is, I have been recently diagnosed with diabetes, and I was prescribed 500 milligrams of metformin morning and night, the extended. It's not working. Is there a medicine that's better or an increase in the metformin that would help me other than injections?
Absolutely. Metformin is the first line of therapy, and Dr. Collier's regimen starts off with 500 milligrams of metformin 3 times per day, basically with your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner. And that really gives you great improvement, but oftentimes it takes at least 3 oral medications to control a person's diabetes. So since you were just diagnosed, you're in the early phases, they are trying to get you under control. But you can start taking the metformin 3 times per day now, and that will give you great benefit. But there are 2 classes of drugs that Dr. Collier highly recommends. The SGLT2 inhibitors. These are drugs you have seen like Farxiga and Jardiance. They are very good because they make you urinate out the extra sugar, and you also urinate out the calories associated with that sugar, and so you lose weight without, having to do any additional workouts, anything like that. It makes you lose weight. It also has great cardiovascular benefits, decreases the incidence of heart attacks, strokes, and it's good for your kidneys. So there are people that aren't diabetic that are taking those classes of drugs. So that would be the next step in your treatment regimen. You're going to have to probably see your doctor every 2 to 4 weeks until you're controlled. Then after that, I see my diabetic patients every 3 months.
Hey, Dr. Collier, you got to do a segment on people getting them BBLs because the skinny chicks getting the BBL, but they're not getting it in the legs, and they walk around the airport looking like wasps.
They asymmetric. They are asymmetric, tiny waist and big bottom. So unfortunately, there are no health consequences other than the asymmetry and the imbalance. You see how some of these people walk; they are really susceptible to falling. And so this is a problem. This is a problem. One of the side effects you don't think about until you do.
I said something to the chick. She tried to sting me. Dr. Collier, thank you so much for coming on the show this morning. We appreciate you.
Oh, thank you, Ricky. We appreciate you. And I can be reached on all social media at AskASK Dr. MJ. That's DRMJ. And tonight, live 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my Ask Dr. MJ simulcast on Facebook and Instagram, where we're going to continue discussing about how to get in shape, and stay healthy. And remember, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Stay. Don't you dare go away. You're a moving group with Dr. MJ on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yes, sir. Yeah, right. She cussed me out and went and climbed up on the wall. There was some more chicks up in a corner. They had a nest. I had to go to Home Depot and get some of that Spectrum in that green can.
Thank goodness Home Depots are everywhere.
I got Ricky's Quickies. Y'all get that and call me right now. The phone lines are wide open. 866-9 Ricky. 866-9-RICKEY. What you say, Rock? Yeah, they all of them walk around here looking at the what? Try to sting me, man. Oh, man. You don't get away from me. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Quickies.
I love the Lord. He heard my cry.
Quickies.
People get on my damn nerves.
Quickies.
You right there looking like a lizard.
Quickies.
Oh, this your boy Ricky Rose.
Quickies.
Black Tony got me pregnant.
Quickies.
Good morning, Roxy. I just want to say your laugh gets me going every morning. This is Leslie from Houston, Texas. You guys keep doing what you're doing. We love you.
Quickies.
Vanessa. I don't even know that lady. She just needed to use the bathroom.
Quickies.
Yes, I'm free bowling.
Quickies.
I want to know if they going to book Donald Trump in. Is he going to have to take his toupee off like they make those girls take their wigs off when they have to get mug shots?
Quickies.
Ricky, y'all good on that gas?
Quickies.
Ought to be glad, ought to be glad, ought to be glad.
Quickies.
I was just calling to say my sister, she ain't got no hair, and to all the boys that she dated, do not let her fool y'all. She is really bald head.
Quickies.
Yes, my punk ass boss got fired today. Good riddance.
Quickies.
I am stuck on Band-Aid. Has Band-Aid stuck on me.
Quickies.
Hey, Papa, what we gonna have for dinner? We're gonna have roast duck.
Quickies. Ricky's.
Sheila, go bring me a cool drink. And let me tell you something. I got that mailbox fixed. So I know if anybody mess with it. You got that?
Hey, why ain't nobody call up here and say, liberty, 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 liberty?
Just like that little kid.
Liberty, 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 liberty. That's one of my favorite commercials. Y'all got a favorite commercial that be in your head?
All them doggone Geico commercials.
Yes, like Limu, Emu, and Doug. All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's your girl Jazzy Black tapping in from our sister station, 97.9 The Beat, man. You know what? I'm just happy to be in the building. Ricky, thank you. Rock T, thank you. Special K, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to be here. You can catch me live right now on Instagram at Jazzy Black. Come and see these bundles, okay? Busting down. I got on my good bucket hat, you understand me? Definitely out here in the studio doing my little running man dance. And they was trying to clown me because I'm not a Gen Z. I'm a millennial.
Hey, Maria.
I put it on for all the millennials that's out here
I
getting
love
money
it.
and taking care of business.
Well, this song came on, you got lit.
Yeah.
They said it's showtime.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. Hey, Brad, the reason I had her, first of all, let's start with, she does middays on the station that we used to be on in Dallas, 97.9 The Beat.
Yeah.
She does a great job. As a matter of fact, Jazzy, I listen to you on my drive home.
Oh, my gosh, do you?
I do. You know I come up there. I listen.
No pressure, Ricky. Oh, my gosh.
You the one turn me on to that, get that bread, get that, and leave.
Oh, that was me. Do not let my mama hear that. My mama be listening to you, Ricky. Dang.
That's inspirational.
Man, when I tell y'all, hey, Maria, when I tell y'all I love her on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
And you know why I put you on? You know why I did that?
Lord.
You know why?
Hey, girl.
You know why I did that?
Why?
Because you actually come to work early to your job and you come downstairs and you sit in and watch us. And anybody any young person that come and sit in and watch us,
preach.
They hungry.
Preach.
They want it. You didn't have to come this morning and sit around and listen to us and watch how we do things. She all back there in the production room. This is what we got to do for young people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said when we come out of the song, open up this break. I want people to feel your vibe. Like, she is so dope.
Jazzy always been hungry, dog.
On the air, I love it.
Always been hungry.
She does a great job.
Long story short, I came into this company shooting videos. So I was working with Rock T a lot, especially whenever, he was doing his sports report, and I would come in and we would shoot videos, and he'd be like, we got to do it like this. We got to get it fast. And I'm like, man, I'm rocking with Rock T every day.
Yeah.
So just being able to be in this space, I'm always very honored. And, if you open up the door and you let me in, like, I'm finna get in here and see what's going on,
Message.
That's why I put you on the mic. I promise you're going to have an awesome career. Your career going to blow up because you serious. You that serious that Steve Harvey talk about. Like, I was serious. I was sitting in the room. I was standing in the door and watch Tom Joyner do his morning show or whatever. I was standing out there and look inside. I said, I wish I could be in a studio like that. And God I didn't do nothing for the job but just be diligent and went to work every day and did it from my heart and did it the right way. And whatever you do all that, you're doing it the right way. That's why you sitting here, and that's why we're talking to you right now. Maria, don't that remind you of your middays being on the hip-hop station?
Oh, my gosh.
In Tallahassee?
In Tallahassee and Atlanta. I mean, it was an incredible time, and I just love hearing young talent like Jazzy because it reminds me where I was. And just, Ricky, you have the Midas touch. You opened the door for me just like you're doing for Jazzy right now. And if I had to stop doing this show right here today, I would say you have blessed me for my entire lifetime, Ricky. So I want to give you your flowers.
Yes.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity here.
Oh, man.
I can't even tell you how much it's meant for me, Ricky, really.
You are more than welcome. And I remember Brett. Brett said, Brett. No, I ain't have no. Brett said, hey, call me. I said, yes, ma'am.
No, for real.
Yes, ma'am. Brett was like, call me.
I'm coming.
I don't care what. I'm coming. I said, well, come on.
Wasn't even no room in the budget. You had to put it on anyway.
Yeah, Brett kind of intimidated me a little bit. I said, let me put her on because I don't want to. Me and Brett will wrestle. I'll grab Brett. Me and Brett, we lock up every now and then, but I'm scared to lock up now. So what, Brett?
She is a lady.
Every now and then we'll lock up. I'm just happy to have you. I wish you the best. Keep doing what you're doing. I want everybody all over the country to support this.
I love her voice.
Yeah.
Hey, Brett. Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey,
this
boo.
is so fun. Thank you all for your mentorship, for real. Each and every one of you, I've been able to have like private conversations with y'all. Y'all answer all my questions.
Absolutely.
You don't mind me being in your space. Like, that's cool. And, it's the mentorship for me. And, I'm glad that you're getting this message out there because a lot of, OGs need to, get out here because we hungry for it. And there are people that are looking at you and are waiting for you to just, embrace us.
And we ain't insecure. I'll never forget the story. Lil Duval was interviewing for a morning show job at our competition in Atlanta. He called me. He said, "What should I do?" I said, "Come on over here and I'll train you."
I love it.
Because I'm not intimidated. My job is to help you. That's my little brother. It's enough money out here for everybody.
Got to pay it forward,
or whatever.
Man.
Yeah. So we got to support these young people out here doing it the right way. Jazzy, we love you and stuff. And thank you for being here. Because one thing about it, hey, you will never learn about the fraternity if you don't fool with the bros.
Come on, dog.
You heard me? You come spend time with the bros, you learn about the frat.
Yes, sir.
Right? So she coming here spending time with us and she's learning. So when that opportunity comes, this is the preparation. I want everybody to be encouraged to help out these good young people, y'all. 10 minutes after the hour, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Hey.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, that is 25 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. The death of the Obama's personal chef on a lake near the Obama estate on Martha's Vineyard has been ruled an accident, according to an autopsy released on Tuesday. Tafari Campbell disappeared on July 23rd while paddleboarding. His body was recovered the next morning. Now, Campbell's cause of death was determined to be an accidental drowning due to submersion in a body of water. In other news, excessive screen time has been linked to developmental delays in toddlers, according to a new study in JAMA Pediatrics. Researchers say technology might detract from the time spent building interpersonal relationships, adding that the brain learns through in-person interactions. To prevent developmental risks, experts recommend good old-fashioned toys, coloring books, and reading books. Lastly, Netflix announced that customers can keep any remaining DVDs they have after September 29th once the Netflix DVD service shuts down. There's also an opportunity for subscribers to get up to 10 discs for free as the service clears out its inventory. I'm Maria Moore, and those are a few stories we're following this morning. Read more at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Man, James Harden just got hit for a $100,000 fine by the NBA for saying he will not play for the Philadelphia 76ers, even though he's still under contract. That's a bold statement right there. He's saying, I guess he's saying, trade me, get me up out of here.
Who?
James Harden said, I ain't playing for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's still under contract, so NBA fined him $100,000.
Yeah, he ain't play for him last year.
Oh, that's no blood, dog. Except that one game in the playoffs.
Damn.
Shout out to Asia Wilson, man. She goes off for the Las Vegas Aces. Dropped 53 points on the Atlanta Dream yesterday, man. Ties the WNBA single-season scoring record with that 53 points in the game. Last but not least, former USC star running back Reggie Bush is filing a defamation lawsuit against the NCAA. Good for him. He also wants to have his 2005 Heisman Trophy reinstated. It should be. He forfeited the trophy in 2010 after a 4-year extra benefits investigation determined that he, his family members accepted cash, travel expenses, and a house where his parents live rent-free. Reggie Bush has always claimed that stuff is not true. So get that man back his doggone Heisman Trophy, and let's keep it moving.
We need to sign a petition or something.
Like, come on, man. Reggie Bush, one of the greatest college athletes of all time.
One of the most exciting running backs of all time.
Come on, man.
NCAA, one of the most trash organizations out there.
Boo-boo.
Yeah.
Boo-boo.
Terrible.
That's a whole nother conversation, bro. That's my sports support right there.
Boo-boo.
There's boo-boo, man. I mean, it provides great opportunity for our young athletes, but, you know.
I'm saying some of the practices they have seems to be a bit, you know.
But they losing control of it since they opened up the floodgates with the NIL situation. But good for all the athletes for getting paid and for their name, image, and likeness. They should. They deserve it. It is what it is. All right, we got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot. In this hot spot.
Catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BRAT.
29 minutes after the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot, bringing you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Yo, actress Drew Barrymore was recently escorted off stage during a live event following an interruption from an audience member. The talk show host was hosting a live interview with an artist named Renee Rapp when an overzealous man tried to get close to the Charlie's Angels star. Now, in a video posted on TikTok of the incident, the individual in the crowd can be heard shouting Drew Barrymore's name. Seemingly shocked by the interruption, Barrymore stopped mid-sentence and said, "Oh my God, yes, hi." To which the man responded, "You know who I am. I need to see you at some point while I'm in New York." Well, the venue security guards then they stepped in by surrounding the alleged stalker to escort him out of the building. While both Drew Barrymore was quickly removed from the stage, Barrymore returned later and said she was okay. Apparently, it was an ongoing issue with this man, so he probably show up everywhere and he'd be trying to get at her and see her, so they had to remove this man. That's kind of scary when somebody keep following you. Like, the stalker stuff is real. So y'all need to be safe and pay attention to your surroundings, because it's not fun if they end up following you home or someplace and they always
I can't tell you I'm in time.
everywhere you are.
One was following me home from karaoke one night.
Ooh.
I took a left turn and went down in them projects. She wasn't a sister. When I got down there through Gay City, she turned off. She went straight on down to Porto.
Got intimidated, Jack.
Sir, she went going down in them projects. I know everybody at Gay City. I wasn't worried about nothing. She can go down there. She said, I had her thinking, he lives here?
Okay. Meanwhile, y'all, Lauryn Hill is celebrating the 25th anniversary of her iconic 1998 debut solo album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, with a 17-date world tour. Her former group, the Fugees, they'll do most of the North American dates, so that's awesome. And also, Diddy has announced his first solo release in 17 years, the Love album, Off the Grid, which is scheduled to drop on September 15th. And last but not least, Raven-Symoné and Whoopi Goldberg spoke about the Ghost actress's sexuality on a podcast. She said she got lesbian vibes from Goldberg while co-hosting The View from 2015 to 2016. She said, honestly, when I was around you, I loved you so much. Like, I just wanted to be up underneath you the whole time, Simone said. But that's also because you just kind of gave me lesbian vibes, she added. So if you wanted... Yeah, she says, so if you want to tell us something, whoops, you're more than welcome to.
Wow.
In response to this, Goldberg denied the speculation that she's a lesbian. She said, women have been asking me this for a long time as I've been around. I am not a lesbian, but I know lots of them, and I played them on television. Goldberg shared that she has always had lesbian friends and explained the boundaries she draws with them. She said, I'm not going to kiss you, but I'll kiss you over here. She said, I'll do this, but I'm not going to do that. She said, they're like, okay, the Color Purple actress said.
Well, she kissed Suge Avery in the mouth.
Sure did.
On the Color Purple.
Sure did.
She was following Suge Avery around.
She sure did.
Suge Avery had her, had Muster. Muster slick ran, almost fell down the steps trying to put them church shoes on to get to that club.
Suge went through the whole house, didn't she? Suge was spreading it.
Everybody wanted that Suge.
Well, she cooked Suge Avery some pancakes with them grits with that butter running off.
Gave her a bath.
What?
Yeah, she had that sheet. She had that bed sheet in that bathtub.
What?
Had her in that bathtub feeling good, but a Suge.
You was going to put a little Suge Avery pee in Mr. Water.
Yeah. Sister, you've been on my mind.
What?
Sister.
You're two of a kind, so, sister, I'm keeping my eyes on you.
Yes, baby.
I bet you think I don't know nothing. But sink the blue. Oh, sister, have I got news for you? I'm something. I hope you think that you're something too.